besides Sioux Falls. Please give it up for New York City's Sam Colanado, everybody.
Hey, give it up for Tim, everybody. Give it up for him. I liked him a lot, because I always thought Hitler was kind of like a handsome guy. And I was like, what if he just grew out his hair a little bit, maybe did some comedy? Thank you, Tim, for that. I love the city. I love Sioux Falls. You guys are from Sioux Falls, right? Most of you? Yeah, there it is. Couldn't wait to come back here. When I came here last year, it was a heat wave. It was like 50 degrees. It actually felt like I took a vacation. Like, you guys don't know what I went through to get here today. We left New York at like 5 a.m. We got to a stopover in Chicago, and the next flight to Sioux Falls was completely booked up. So we were like, hey, Sioux City's got Sioux in it. We took a flight there, and we had to take a rental car an hour here. But it was really worth it, because when we came here last year, my wife and I, we had such a great time. And one reason only, and that's Bob's Broasted Chicken. Bob's Steakhouse Cafe. We've been walking around our house all year going, it's Bob's, it's broasted. Can't wait to go back and tell them that. And when we got back, the place is gone. It moved. We found a new location. We went. It did not disappoint. The food's still great. But the allure of that place was that old, outdated structure. You guys remember it? You went in. It was kind of blue inside. It had that old counter. No matter who was in there, you sat down and you felt like it was like a guy from the 1930s in overalls covered in coal soot just eating his soup. Like, it had that great old, hard-working feel. I don't know, I love this place. We had a great time last year. I missed, you know what I love about this? Any coffee shop here you go to, they have the tip cup just hanging on a hook out the window where any junkie or me could get to it. I saw a homeless guy with his sign like, they're taking our jobs. It's just fucking hanging right out of the window. I love this city. We went to the Pettigrew Museum last year. That was a lot of fun too. Very educational. I didn't realize back then, the husband and wife had 2 separate bedrooms, right? I don't even gotta explain why. Everybody's like, that kind of makes sense. But it was cool that they both had sinks in their respective bathrooms. Now, you know Mrs. Pettigrew was doing the right thing with it. She'd get up in her frills, she'd watch off at night, you know? But you know, in the middle of the night, you'd hear Mr. Pettigrew peeing in his sink. She's like, stop peeing in the sink, Bob! Oh, shut up, Nancy, the Negro will clean it in the morning. Jesus Christ, Mr. Pettigrew. I know you guys got lurking behind the surface here. Yeah. You know, I was so excited for that chicken. Like, I've been in town. I've been in town like maybe 5 hours, and I've told the story of how I wanted that chicken everywhere I stopped. The BP where I took a dump, like everywhere. When I checked into the Red Roof Inn and I walked out, my wife was like, what took so long? I was telling the concierge about Bob's Chicken. And I just thought, like, how fucking empty is my life? But I came here from New York just to talk about this fucking chicken. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, the chicken aside, the last year of my life, since I've been here, has been crazy. It's been crazy. In the last 12 months, I've gotten married, bought a house. My wife is now pregnant. I think next week my kids will be in college. It's been really insane. I remember, like, when the wedding was coming up, it was a great time for my sister to tell us she was gay. You know, it was. We were in an apple orchard in New Jersey because, you know, most people will come out of a closet, and my sister was like, "No, I'm coming out of a tree," you know. The way she told us was, like, really funny. She was like, "Hey, listen, I gotta tell you something. At your wedding, I'm bringing a woman as my +1." I said, "It's okay, sis. It says +1, not +1 with the pee-pee. You do what you gotta do, you know? I used to get mad when you broke my toys, not because we eat the same thing in bed, you know? Now we could share, right?" My mom was all upset. She's like, "Hey, did you have any idea?" It's like, "Yeah, Ma, I knew your daughter was gay. She has a nose ring. You know, not the cute little speck you get on the side. She's got the one that you grab a cow by and you drag it out the pasture until you cut its throat." A lot of discovery. This year I've been married. My wife definitely discovered some things, like how much my sleep apnea sucks. Anybody in here with sleep apnea? Anybody? Yeah, where is it? Yeah, you. But we're very different body types, are we not, sir, right? You're a lot more man than me. A lot of people look at me like, how do you have sleep apnea? It's a genetic thing. With me, it's right before I go to bed, my brain will tell my lungs, just fucking end it. You know? So I gotta sleep in this. I I gotta sleep with this machine, right? And the other night, this is the first time this happened, like, we wake up in the middle of the night and it just smells like piss in our bedroom. We're like waking up the dog, we're like, what did you do? He's looking at us like, do you see fucking wetness anywhere? The water tank in my sleep apnea machine went dry. So it was just my bad breath recirculating throughout the entire night. Just old piss breath. That was me. Hey, how you doing? I saw you last year. I still got that great hair. Don't give up on that hair. That hair goes away, this town goes down. Forget the factories, it's all about that hair. Trump could run on that hair. It's great hair, you have no idea. You're gonna bring all the hair back to Sioux Falls? Oh my God. Another cool thing, being married this year, we became fish people. Like one day we weren't fish people, then she went to a bridal shower, came home with the fish, we were fish people, and the next day we're holding hands together by the toilet watching this thing suck down the fucking... It's been a real emotional experience. Yeah, her being pregnant now, that's crazy. Like, it's just the fact that like her body accepted my DNA. Like every day her body runs its checks, there's a giant Sicilian hairball there, and it's like, yeah, it's good, it can stay. Let it gestate. Yeah. I don't know, if I moved here, I could gentrify Sioux Falls, right? You guys know I'm Italian by my name, but if you look at my license, I fulfill your Jew quota, your Arab quota. I can be anything you guys need me to be. Yeah. Hey, Tim. Hail, Tim. I married a flight attendant, which is really cool. It's a really great thing, because we can fly anywhere in the world for free. And you start getting picky when you could do that. You start looking at the airlines and their customer service record. Now, her airline is a good airline. It's not like United. She doesn't work for them. The people that'll drag an Asian doctor off the plane by their face, you know. Not those guys. Right? But when you start looking at the customer service, you see that the best airline on the planet to travel with is United Arab Emirates, Qatar Air. And one time we had the opportunity to fly them, and I was like, honey, I can't fly Qatar Air, I'm the problem. I can't be the only white guy in a plane full of peaceful Arabs, you know? By the time the beverage cart goes by, I'd be like, do I have to hijack the plane? Yeah, good. Giggle at it. We gotta giggle at terrorism, guys. It's not going away, so we might as well have a good laugh about it. It's not so bad anymore anyway. Like, we haven't had like a 9/11 in like, what, I don't know, 17 years? What do they do now? They drive into shit? Asians have been doing that for years. I'm not really impressed. Like, how do they plan these attacks? Like, does somebody walk into a cave and they're like, guys, we gotta get them good. Can anybody fly? There's just one guy left with a set of Subaru keys. He's like, I could drive, you know? How you doing? You look like you've been up all night. She got the shawl wrapped around you. Like, it's so cold in Sioux Falls.
It's freezing here.
Are you used to this though, right?
No.
No. Where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio. What's so different between Ohio? To me, it's just highway and farm. You guys have 80-mile-an-hour speed limits. Yeah. Is it warmer in Ohio? Did you? Oh, okay. I was just trying to buy time. I didn't know you lit me. I'm not allowed to talk to you anymore, all right? Because Adolf Timothy said, no more me and you, all right? Get with me outside. We'll talk about Ohio and all the other places, all right? Cool. All right, guys, listen, I just want to say thank you to Dan Bublitz, Nathan Hulse, Tim, for putting this thing together. You basically gave me an opportunity to do something I love for a really great cause. Thank you again for having me, guys. Thank you, guys.